Okay, so on to Obani Gemini. Obani Gemini is incredibly simple, aside from a couple little things here and there. It's actually, this is one of the few planets where the optimal strats here are also stuff you can do on the first day. So, Obani Gemini is super simple. Actually, let me start this over. Yo, what up, sluts and... Okay, never mind. We're just gonna continue on. So, yeah. So, like I was saying, the optimal strats are also some of the easiest ones. So I'm just gonna show you for the majority of this what you're gonna do at the optimal level. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna double jump into a wrench SI. So you're gonna want to make sure that when you charge at this wall, you pull out the wrench. So we're gonna hit, as we neutral, we hit square, and then we're gonna do. It's a very rhythmic thing actually. It's bump, bump, bump. Bump, bump, bump. Except we're going to hold forward for the double jumps and then go to neutral for the wrench swing. So bump, bump, bump. Just like that. Bump, bump, bump. Bump, bump, bump. And if you've done it right, you should halt in place like that. If you did it wrong, you'll immediately slide down like that. Bump, bump, bump. And then double jump back over. Super easy. I'll show you that again. Oh no! Oh no! Okay. We're just gonna take this all the way over here. Again, since we don't have the refractor, we cannot do the refractor puzzle like we normally would. So we go bump, 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 then double jump over. We pull out this guy here, the plasma coil, because we're gonna need that for Obani Pollux. This is Obani Gemini, the part with the refractor puzzle. Obani Pollux is the next part. So we went around, we landed over here. We're just gonna charge over here and lava boost up here onto this. So then after that, we're gonna walk over to this thing. We're gonna pull out the wrench again, and we're going to land in a very safe spot here. We're gonna land right here. And while you're here, you have to make sure that you're holding strafe, so you can hold L2 or R2, and you're tapping left and right, like every second or so. Otherwise, if I just stay in place right here, let's say, oh wait, hold on. I'm about to clip out. Let me show you what happens if you stay in place here. So let's say I stay in place right here. The game thinks I'm infinitely falling, and so it auto kills me to prevent me from soft locking. So what you're gonna do, boom, bum, bum. Double jump over. Lava bounce. If this happens, you can just do that. It's an easy recovery. Charge over to this platform, pull out the wrench again, and you're gonna do left, right, left, left, right. Just like that. And eventually the game just clips you right through. So you're gonna want to land right over here again in this little, on this white line, and do left, right, left, right. And then eventually you just go through. You pull out the plasma coil again, and you take the teleporter. Then from here, it's so easy. You just charge to the end. And we have the plasma coil out because you can fire the plasma coil without canceling your charge. And also, because this planet has circular gravity, so most planets do not have circular gravity. I mean, obviously there is gravity, but like, it's not a sphere like this one, like it's just flat. See, like here, the gravity you can see is it is spherical. To put it in the words of the timeless Drake and Josh, it's spherical. So we can charge indefinitely without losing any speed. So we just charge and charge and charge and charge and charge. Normally, if you charge for too long, you start losing speed. But here, it's the same speed no matter what. So here, we're gonna walk over here, we're gonna charge over here, and again, we're just charging to the end. Super simple. We're gonna charge to the left here. Here is the platform. We jump over here, and we jump over here. And as we take this next jump platform, we're gonna hold left, and we're gonna switch to the Rhino as we land. Hold left, and a little bit down, switch to the Rhino. Just like that, super easy. And then we take the teleporter, and then as we take the teleporter, the game finally swaps to the Rhino for us. And that's Gemini. Gemini is super duper easy at pretty much all levels except for the top level. At the highest level, there is a strat that is so difficult. I would actually call it the hardest strat in the entire game. I will eventually put out a tutorial video for that when I myself get consistent at it, but as of this very moment, my success rate is like 1 in every 50 attempts. It is so insanely difficult to do that strat. So I'm not even going to bother even mentioning it right now. So again, just as I've done in every other video, I'm going to go through without speaking. I'm just going to do it. Boom, boom, boom. Get it all done and over with. So, without further ado, here we go, my friends. And there you go, that's Obani Gemini. One thing I forgot to note, the reason you want to hold left and down there is because the jump takes super duper long if you don't hold a direction, if you hold left or down. Like, the more down you hold, the faster it is, but the riskier it is. So we hold left and a little bit down because it's super quick. Certainly faster than just taking the normal jump. So that is Obani Gemini. Those are all the easiest strats for it. Coincidentally enough, a lot of those are also the fastest strats for this planet at anything except for the optimal level. So yeah, you're already if you Obani Gemini should seem pretty easy. The clip itself, it's a little tricky, especially because if you are in a completed file, you cannot practice that. So like, see, if I even just go back over to the teleporter, or the thing right now, the barrier, it's still up because I haven't left the planet, but the instant I leave the planet, that barrier will now be down on this file. So you cannot practice the barrier skip on anything other than an incomplete file, which is kind of a pain in the ass. That's one thing I don't like about this game as a speedrun. That's one fault it really has. But it's not the worst fault in the world, I guess. There's certainly worse ones that other games have. At the very least, it doesn't have a 6-minute intro cutscene, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, so now we are firmly out of the early game. Obani Gemini is the last planet in the early game. And so next we will discuss the mid-game. We'll discuss Blackwater and Marcadia, which are two of the longest ones, two of the ones that people tend to have the most frustration with, mostly because they are not movement-based for the most part, they're mission-based. So I'll discuss the missions, I'll discuss how to do each and every one at a high level. So yeah, thank you guys for watching.